record Vidiyo 43104. But again, 43104. AHD BeatBox have 33 pieces at retail $20. Hello everyone, my name is Hassel, and today we're gonna review a Nano record Vidiyo set. Right after the first one with Hip Hop Robot, and then we get the another one on my review, and I chose a AHD BeatBox. Before I get next review with Party Rama BeatBox, and then Unicorn, and then Mermaid, and of course but Barrett BeatBox as well. So let's take a look at the box first, and you can tell the front size of the box is definitely the same as Hip Hop Roblox, except having a detail for of them. We have a kit, we have a different kit and different outfits that I so do not match. I actually do like. Boy, these guys have actually a auto dad dog. Oh Jesus, you know this is for kids. It's just hilarious to see this. And have a nice note as well, and it's in the hair or actually a little bit dark out as well, and aqua as well. And it show up a 2 exclusive tile printing, 2x2 tile printing here, which is music cover printing on tile piece in one. And I guess that's about it. And here the upside of the box. It show up QR code for these apps, plus the right size it says 60 special effects BeatBox include this, which is to adapt. These old styles is definitely really good. It's not as good as the Hip Hop Roblox one, but still I really like it. And of course the downside is show up you already scan area detail and click some of them and click a some and then click a some of them, and then you default it show up you already and then the downside of the box it show up you already scan on the DJ area detail on your phone, and you can actually click some of them of one universe music cover printing here on the phone one. And I still like the background, even though they just nothing too special, but I like some line printing here, plus some sparkle logs and some light as well, and still funny that as well. And but again, click on them a universal music cover printing on tile one. And then the left one it show up that the display build display stand build has already taken off from the BeatBox. The cap has been taken off as well. We have it inside of the TV plus the part of the BeatBox pieces as well. And it have the handles, which is the headphone stink pieces as well, which is just like the other set. It have actually I don't know. Oh yeah. It have actually headphone strap pieces here that you can hold on with your head on this strap piece on this strap piece instead of the BeatBox Studio. It have a strap piece that you can actually hold on the strap piece instead BeatBox built one. And it of course it show up all 60 special effects beatbox included, which is beatbox printed on 2x2 tile piece. 2x2 tile pieces, of course. And but again, it's a 60 special effects beatbox included, and of course, music video maker as well. Same goes for the first one that I forgot to say that. And the video along with the upsides and the color scheme of these titles of the lime green SKID secondary color scheme. So yeah. So here you have the downside of the box, and then the left one is show up how use it, how actually use it. This of course a tutorial this apps as well, and how use it, how actually tutorial the apps of record video apps. Again, how to use it apps and how to play it. We have a 3-step, which is the first step, which is the first step is choose music from the library. The step 2 scan your made at BeatBox. At scan 3, at of course the state, and of course the step 3 record your music videos. And I guess that's about it. And Secret has fun with him favorite character, which is mostly a minifigures. And I like these minifigures have actually disc here, which is mostly them or just a the music disc printed on 2x2 plate pieces, of course. And what again, the titles with a lime green along with the down. Nope, it don't have. So the left side of the box have a lime green titles of video. But again, lime green color scheme of video. Video titles all style here. All styles here. And lastly, the back side of the box size. I like having these all styles of the background one. It looks pretty good. We cover some actually a music looks, some notes, of course the music, which is the musical, and it have a lot notes as well, which is definitely a musical looks for the aliens. It have of course the note as well, and it have actually alias logs and psycho logs as well as the alias one, which is I really love how they actually do it this. And we cover the of course the some of the note the note the mute of course it also have the titles, and it and of course it have the some of them and the all styles of the mute a mute all styles here, which is of course the mute all styles here, what I say that, and there are obvious the mute one. So they look actually pretty good, and definitely alien logs and psycho logs as well. So both aliens and psycho log and both alien and psycho logs of these mute all styles so good. Okay, and I really like it as well. And also it have the blend, and also it also have have the sorry. But again, it also have a detail minifigures on the minifigure. Sorry, I need something to drink about it. That's better. And oh yeah, it also have a detail minifigures on minifigures flame all styles, which is definitely different and I still like it. So yeah, I thought I so say I don't like, but I actually like it. So yeah. So let's actually take off these box and let's see what's inside here. Some part here. Let's no QR code. Maybe the inside here have a QR code. Oh, there it comes. Inside for the first part of the cap design of the box, it have a QR code for the maybe mostly on instruction. And here have the ad inside for the first part of the cap. For the box size of the, that goes right here for the first part of the cap design of the box size, which is the box design. It have QR codes to scan on mostly like video apps and even instruction plus apps as well. But I'm not sure about this, so. Yeah, it have now it goes right here. It have another one inside for here. So yeah, I guess that's about it. And then of course we get the instruction of a detailed beatbox. It's just like the hip hop Roblox. Oops, some people are cut. A little bit. It have actually all to the page, which is it show up the apps of the same images as the default size of the box. This one is definitely the same design as the left one, except don't have a human head design here on this page. This one is show up download video apps here, which is I don't have it. It doesn't exist on my phone. It just want them the BeatBox. It makes you me because to dance. And it also show up the same images as the left one. And also it also have the special effects beatbox that it's definitely eliminate. This is printing on 2x2 tile pieces. That is obvious only appear. It's obvious only appear on this set, which is costly. They all eliminated. Costly. They all costly. They are limited editions. Limited editions all styles here of tile pieces, which is makes sense. Costly. That both of them might be the limited edition all styles of tile pieces. It's obvious only appears only this set, so yeah, makes sense. It show up. You can see switch size of the back size, which is it show up. You can actually cover not just one musical cover, but also one disc printing on 2x2 plate pieces, which is fixed. It show up. You can go to the cap, and then it show up. You can actually choose a three optional form of this cap as well, and also different it have the different all styles of the ads of you win, which is it have Balti Llama here and Insane Wind, which is different all style. Then what we got, we also set we cover Void, Fire Stasis and Threads as well. And with Video on the other hand, it have a different minifigures with Balti Llama minifigures, so make set as creators main things about this set. So I I guess that's about it. So now let's actually go to speed build and if speed build will be too long, then link my video or video and DJ BeatBox speed build. So now let's take a look at the minifigures next. So the minifigures of this set are of course area detail, and the side of this minifigures, looks great. It's not as good as Hip Hop Robot, but still a great minifigures. The legs looks pretty good. We cover all sides of the printing, which is all sides between left, front and right. Cover printing, which is I love it. This is definitely do more the legs. We cover dark as well, white, and of course lime green as well of this line as well. I like it have a deep mute all styles here, and it have electric white all styles here. White electric all styles here as well. It have also a nice photo printing of the knees as well. Finally, it have a metallic sofa that I like it. And I like those printing as well. That is definitely quotated as floaty torso one as well. And asking for the left and right, they looks also good. they looks also good as well. And this one must be the symbol of the area detail all styles here as well, which is I really like it. And the left one looks also good as well. For the torso on the front side looks pretty good. I really love it. Have a suit printing right here, having some light, which is it gave actually really good detail. The upside of the torso, it have a lot of detail. And right here, this one is obvious metal area detail, simple all style here, which is looks pretty good. And it's same. It's not a, it don't have a magnetic Korski, but I take it. And the back looks also good as well. Instead don't have printed, they actually have printed, which is thank God. Very cool. The arms it also have the printing as well, which is they looks not bad. They are too special, but I do like it have a right electric mute all styles here of the left and right arms, which is I really like it here. And then we get the head. The head is the best part about this set. It's actually promoted P3 white and trace light blue, which is I really love it. And it have printing right here of the fighter as well, which is definitely electric music one, which is electric mute all styles here with a lime green, which is I really love it. It definitely looks great as well. Which wow, it's so good looking. And what I noticed about this helmet is that if you see light like this, it actually makes CP3 trash light blue and trash purple as well, which is it's so beautiful Korski like this. And so it's so lovely looks as well on this Korski. I mean makes a Korski P3 trains light blue and of course purple as well. Man, I love this. And even have a nice spike here as well, that it have actually nice touch here. And inside here it's proven it's actually dual multi, so yeah, it is a dual multi here. So I guess that's about it. So now, oopsie. There it comes. So now let's take a look at the build next. So here the build of area detail BeatBox. And the side of this build looks definitely cool. And nothing else about it, it's pretty much the same as hip hop, but except the Korski is different, which is it looks pretty good here and it looks really nice at 6s of this Korski. And it have a different headphone build that instead using a guild, they actually using the trace light blue, which is a parrot pieces here of course. And it have a different cap build, which is by the way, it looks pretty good. It definitely have alien looks, have a different Korski with all three different Korski with yellow, lime green and dark green. It fits very well on this set. And this cap build Korski in general, which is I really like it. And the best part about this set is that it comes all three. And the best part about this cap is that it comes the new Korski of all three 1x1 plate pieces, and they are trace blue opal. And yeah, and by the way, the head Korski of the area detail or not makes it between trace light blue and trace purple. It's actually trace blue opal Korski. Must be a realistic. But anyway, the new Korski of those plate pieces looks absolutely beautiful. It's very well Korski, and it's definitely CP3 light between Korsky of the blue and the purple, which is, it looks so beautiful. It's very well done here, which is, I really love it. Also, if you open this cap like this, which is like this, it definitely comes a 2 extra. It is obvious comes a 2 A4 extra universal music cover printing out 2x2 tile pieces, which is definitely they are definitely a reference at similar to and remind me and will be similar to it similar to a universal musical and even of course the reference at the reminding me at the universe. Now what again? And of course reminding me at the universe. Universal musical all stars here, which is universal musical franchise here, of course of universal musical franchise here. And even comes the area detail disc printed on 2x2 plate pieces. It has the robotic locks, which is the cycle locks of this erratic mute, which is I really like it. And it also have those metallic silver printed Korsky of this disc printing and plate pieces and plate piecing as well, which is they look so good. It looks absolutely fantastic. It have a lot of detail here and there, and have metallic Korsky, which is it's so shiny looking, and I absolutely love it. So thank you so much. Rego. And this Korsky of the cab, even though it's P6Cs, I feel kinda weird with those Korsky, but isn't good Korsky at all. I know I like this build, but still Korsky isn't good at all on my penis, well, except for part at least. And like hip hop robot, it have a right screen that is definitely connect and attached with a headphone build using strap, which is with obvious using a this strap pieces here, and you can easily take off them like this. And then because got finally take off from the right screen, which is, and then take off display stand build like this, and show up the all 12 BeatBox printing, which is just like hip hop robot. All that looks amazing and very well designed here. And I especially love those exclusive. So this was obvious alien looks, and this one is reminding me and this because pretty is actually reminding me a college floor Steven universe with having a little bit different Korsky. I also like this space rock here or log with this one. They look absolutely fantastic. It's my favorite one. But again, nothing else about it. All of them is amazing looking, and even that's all. One actually not small. One actually notice. They have one mix. They have actually one noticeable. They have actually one noticeable. Sorry. So they have actually one noticeable. They have actually a one noticeable. Sorry. So they have actually a one noticeable. I mean a one noticeable. They have actually one noticeable things about this set is that the BeatBox is definitely different than what images show up. The reason why all 6 BeatBox have the same titles printing except 2 exclusive is that they are actually background all styles of 2x2 tile pieces, which is the same one, it only exists of the images, and in real life it show up some random and different than what the images show up as well, which is mostly them it show up which is mostly them or actually show up the random choice of those printed on 2x2 tile pieces, which is some of them are actually the same, just like the box and its structure show up like this space at these keyboards. We cover different color scheme and even something different like everywhere else except with those two, which is those two limited editions, which is those two special effects and limited edition printing of 2x2 tile pieces, which is I really like it. And of course it have all three parts of display pieces. With this one is definitely display stand built here. And it have a new of course, and it have a new tile pieces with 4x6 tile with belt and start pieces here, which is definitely new for this set. It also have 4x5x5 3 tile with whole and work pieces on with hierarchy of the black instead yellow, and it have a 2 a4 and of course it have a or and of course it have a or for start on right here, which is not just you can connect on the front one but even the back as well, especially you can connect with this skirt as well. If some of the minifigures will have actually skirt pieces like mermaid legs pieces for the mermaid BeatBox set for of course for regular video, which is this like fix. And display like this is so good at those three pieces, which is just like hip hop robot. Those three parts of display stand pieces is definitely really good. And I forgot to say is that I actually forgot to mention that hip hop only have a different tile printing here, which is see these two are obvious. The same as the images studio is actually exclusive at special effects and of course a limited edition as well. Some of them are actually the same. Some of them are actually the same. What I believe of maybe not. I don't know. Mostly them are pretty much different than what the images show up. So I don't see which one have the same images as the I don't see the same tile printing as the images one. And here oopsie, and here oopsie, and here the back side of the cap one. It have these different things. Same goes for this one, for this one, and finally this was it's obviously same what images show up. So this is the only part. It's actually the same what the images show up. So yeah. So I guess that's about hip hop Roblox now. Now finally back on the area DJ one, which is wait a second, I need to connect mic here again. can see the back size of this piece on the end. And yeah, this one's obviously say what the images of hip hop's Roblox have in them. But it's definitely the same as the images of hip hop Roblox images show up, which is yep, they're obviously the same, and even else have the same. What the images show up, which is definitely correct rate to doing this. This was different. Yep, it's actually different, so yeah. This one is different. This one is different as well. And yep, this one is also different as well. So nothing else about these. So nothing else about this printing here. So yeah, and now back on this build. As I say, this place the build, it looks pretty good, and it have a all 12 studs that you can connect on this cap build, which is yeah, I really love it. And definitely a great job as well. And also it have a hinge that you can actually move it whatever you ever want. And I really like how they actually do this. So and have a display stand built like this. Display like this looks obvious. And display like this, it looks obvious good. And always good as what I say that. And asking my personal opinions as well. So I guess nothing else about this set. So let's actually do my final thought of this set. So overall, this set is great. It has a cool build, good color scheme, except for the cap one to do. The color scheme of the cap it's not good, even though I still like the cap build. The tile printing it's always amazing. The display stand build it's always good as well. Great part, and of course a great figures, which is area details is definitely a great figures as well. It's not as good as robot figures, but still a great figures on my opinions. And as the whole, a $20 for this set is so expensive, which is I understand why, because of maybe the two tile printing here, which is two limited editions. That mostly for the figures could be a limited editions for this set, which is because of that it might be makes overpriced for this set. Which is this one feel like should be a $10 or $50 set. They want set record makes a the exclusive aka limited edition figures on each record video set, and especially for BeatBox set, mostly BetMate Series 1, because it have mostly exclusive figures and just one special effects and limited editions pretty on entire pieces. It at least makes set on BetMate, but for BeatBox the other head is it. This is only things I do not recommend it for the price. But collect of them and buy them, I at least recommended this to my collection and I recommended this as well. So yeah, so I give it 8/2 out of 10. So what you guys think is? Link comment in below. This is how sort and try out. Oh fuck, I forgot something. Yeah, I completely forgot. This set comes the old separate or piece it here. I can't believe it, I forgot about this again. Oh, maybe not. But still, I forgot this one again. Man.